Hello, welcome to my videos on my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Lakers loss against the Houston Rockets tonight, 115 to 119 on NBA 2024-2025 season. Well, the Lakers played tonight is for the last game of the week, where the Lakers travel to Houston and unfortunately they lose against the Rockets by 4 point difference. About this game, it can be divided into parts. The first half and the second half. Where in the first half, the Lakers didn't play a very great football. To be honest, they were outplayed by the Rockets, where the Lakers were trolling by 20 point difference in most part of the game, and in the halftime the Lakers were trolling by 18 point difference, 49 by 67. In that moment, I'm not gonna to lie. In the halftime I thought that the game was over and the Lakers were gonna to lose this game, and they were gonna to be humiliated, and the Lakers were gonna to lose this game by more than 20 point difference, because the Rockets were playing better in the first half in comparison of the Lakers, where the Lakers had some part of the games where they reduced the game to a 10 point difference, but later the Rockets increased it, and the Rockets create this big gap in the last minutes of the first quarter. But something changed in the second half, where the Lakers reduced that gap and they put emotion to the game, where the Lakers played its best basketball in the third quarter, especially in the first minutes. No, in the first half, in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, where the Lakers run 19 so 21 by 8, and the Lakers in that moment, in the half of the quarter, they reduced the gap to a 2 point difference. Later, the Houston Rockets increased the lead because they improved the game. The Lakers is when they play better basketball. In this quarter, when they score 40 points, they only allow 16 points, and in the end of the third quarter, the Lakers were trailing. Wait a minute. We're trailing by 2 point difference, 89 by 90, 89 by 91. In that moment, I think that the Lakers were gonna to tie this game and later take the lead, and they were gonna to win this game, but not because in the first minutes of the the fourth quarter, the Houston Rockets ran a 0, and they increased the lead to a 10 point difference, and later they handled this gap where they were leading by 10 to 15 point difference. There the Lakers reduced that gap, and I thought that the game was going to be over because the Rockets were leading the game by more than 5 point difference in the last minutes of the game. But in the last, I think, with less than 30 seconds, no, with less than 20 seconds to play, the Lakers had the possibility to tie the game because the Lakers were trailing by 3 point difference, 150 to 118. I think that there were like 20 to 10 seconds to play, or I think that 10 seconds to play, and the Lakers had the possession of the ball. But Max Christensen passed the basketball very bad for LeBron James, and the Lakers had a turnover. LeBron James made a foul. Later, the Houston Rockets scored only one free throw, and they increased the lead to a 4 point difference. And later, in the Lakers' last possession of the game, Anthony Davis made a tackle. He made an offense foul, and the Lakers had two turnovers in the last two possessions of the game. One by Max Christie, and the other by Anthony Davis. And the Lakers missed the opportunity to tie this game and force another time. To be honest, a very bad and full way to lose this game. And in the end, the Lakers unfortunately lost the game 115 to 119. With this loss, the Lakers finished the week with a 2-2 record, and they failed to a 2015 record. And with this victory, the Houston Rockets improved to a 23-12 record, and they increased the gap for between the Rockets and the Lakers by 3 point difference. So in the overall statistics, the Lakers two score a 49% from field goal, and they made 16 triples, and this was amazing because I think that in the first half the Lakers only scored four triples, and the Lakers scored 23 points from the free throws. And by the Rockets side, the Lakers allowed the Houston Rockets scored a 48% from field goal, and they made 14 triples. And about the turnovers, the Lakers had 10 turnovers. How I told you, the last two turnovers in the last two possessions of the game were very costly for the Lakers because they missed the opportunity to tie this game and send the game to overtime. And the Lakers, for back-to-back games, they lost the paint, this time by 12-point difference. About the individual statistics, the best player was Anthony Davis, that he returned to score 30 points. He made another double-double with 30 points and 13 rebounds. The LeBron James played a good game, but also he had some responsibility of that hero that he missed the ball and made a foul that the Lakers missed the opportunity to tie the game. He made a double-double with 21 points, 13 rebounds, and he was one assist shy to a triple-double. The third best scorer was Max Christie with Max Christie with 14 points. But remember that error in the last second cost the game to the Lakers, and Rui Hashimura and Astur Reeves had a tremendous game with 21 points and 10 assists, and Dorian Finney-Smith and Rui Hashimura each one scored 30 points. Something that we need to focus is that Dalton Kenneth played a very ugly game. He didn't score any points, so this rookie he needs to start to make more points and to improve his basketball level, because if not, he are not going to play more. So with this loss, the Lakers fell to the fifth place with a 2015 record. You can see here that this conference is very close, because you can see here in this moment the Lakers are tied with the same record with the Clippers and the Mavericks, and the Lakers are 0.5 games behind the Nuggets. So how I have told you, when in this conference, when you win one game, you can escalate a lower position, two or three position. But we in the same way, when you lose games, you can fall, go down more, two or three positions. So the Lakers in this moment are in the fifth place with a 2015 record, and the Rockets with this victory escalate to the second place of the conference with a 23-12 record. So what happened this week? How I told you in the beginning of the game, the Lakers played this week 4 games, and the Lakers won two and lost two. The Lakers lost against two top teams, against the Cleveland and against the Rockets, but the Lakers started the week the last Thursday, when the Lakers received the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Lakers couldn't defeat it, and they lost by 22-point difference. Later, the Lakers played two back-to-back games, both games in home, where the last Thursday the Lakers didn't have any problem and defeated the Trailblazers by 8-point difference, and in the last Friday, 2 days ago, the Lakers didn't have any problem, and they took revenge about the last the loss against the House the last month, and the Lakers defeated by 17-point difference. And tonight the Lakers travel to Houston. They play a very bad basketball in the first half, where they were trailing by 20-point difference, but later they improved and they put the motion, but they made two mistakes in the last position of the game, and they lost the game by 4-point difference. So what's next? The Lakers the next week will play for 3 games. The Lakers will play until this next Thursday, January 7th and 19:30 start time, where the Lakers will travel to Texas, to Dallas, Texas, where they will play against the Dallas Mavericks. This will be the first game between these two teams in the season. So remember that the Dallas Mavericks in this moment are in the seventh place with a 2015 record, the same record as Lakers, and in this moment they have a 4 losing streak. Remember that Luka Doncic got injured in the Christmas day 2 weeks ago, so he's not gonna to play this game. And Kyle Irving is injured, but it looks like that he's gonna to return to play. So because Luka Doncic is not gonna to play, and Kyle Irving isn't out, I'm gonna to there in this prediction, and I think that the Lakers are gonna to win this game by more than 3-point difference. Later the next Tuesday, the January 9th and 20:30 step time, the Lakers will travel back to his home, where the Lakers will play in Los Angeles, California, in the Crypto Arena.com, where the Lakers will receive the Charlotte Hornets. So this will be the first game between these two teams, where in this moment the Charlotte Hornets are one of the worst teams in the league. They are in the border of the Eastern Conference with a 7-27 record, and they have a 10 losing streak. So it looks like that this is going to be an easy game. So I think the Lakers will have an easy game, and the Lakers are going to win this game by more than 10 point difference, by more than 7 point difference. Sorry, and the Lakers will close the next Saturday, where the Lakers the next Saturday will receive the San Antonio Spurs in the Crypto Arena.com and Los Angeles, California at 20:30 Eastern Time the next Saturday, January 11th. Well, remember that the Lakers and the Spurs have played two games in this season. The both games have been played in San Antonio, Texas. The first game, the Lakers defeated the San Antonio Spurs by 5 point difference in the NBA Cup group stage, and the second game was played 1 week later when the Lakers travel again to San Antonio and defeated by 18 point difference. So the Lakers have leading the series to 0. So I think that the Lakers, because this time will play in home and they have better team than the San Antonio Spurs, the Lakers are going to win this game by more than 5 point difference. In this moment, the San Antonio Spurs are in the ninth place of the Western Conference with a 18-17 record. So I think the Lakers the next week they're going to have a very great week and they're going to finish with a 3-0 record. But let's see. So in this video, I talk about the Lakers travel to Houston and they unfortunately lost this game by 4 point difference, 115 to 119. With this loss, the Lakers fell to a 2015 record and they fell to the fifth place in the Western Conference. And in this moment, they are tied with three teams, two teams with the same record. So this week, the Lakers finished with a 2-2 record. They lost against the Cleveland Cavaliers and against the Houston Rockets, and they defeated the Trailblazers and the Hawks. And the next week, the Lakers will play three games against the Mavericks and Dallas, and against the Hornets and Spurs. These two last games will be played in Los Angeles. So I think that the Lakers are going to win these three games, and they're going to finish with a 3-0 record the next week. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So this is all for tonight. See you next video. Children.